Today we're doing maxing in military press or shoulder press if you so like it. It's not an exercise that I usually train or have in my workout routines, but it's something I've done in the past, especially when I got started with gym training. This was something I did to build that shoulder strength. Now, since I'm a calisthenics athlete, I have a lot of shoulder strength, and I do have in my workouts a lot of movements that involve the shoulder, so we would think that a lot of that strength could be transferred to the military press. That's the theory, and I most likely think that's the case as well, as long as we have some sort of muscle connection. But since I did it a long time ago, my body sort of is kind of comfortable with it. Not perfect, but kind of comfortable, and I hope that's enough. And then I take the strength I've gained throughout all my normal planche training and handstand push-ups and everything like that, put it on, and we see how much I can press. My last PR was about 70 kg, which I did 1 year ago, so it's been a while since I did it, and I've trained ever since. I gained some mass as well, and what I have noticed is that when I gain mass, sometimes body weight skills can get harder with mass, unless it's just pure muscles. But when I do lift weights or bench press or something like that, it's usually beneficial to have higher body weight because we're not necessarily lifting ourselves, so that doesn't matter. It just means that we have more muscle potential to actually pull up or push up the weight. And I've gained some weight since last year, so this should be beneficial in that case. So we have two theories. I should get stronger due to my planche training, and I should get stronger because I've gained some mass, and most of that mass is muscles. Let's try it out. Start at light weights, but then we're moving on to the bigger size. I'm just gonna start off with a few reps just using the bar, since it's been a while now since I did it, just to get the technique. I will have to lower that one slightly. Yeah, this is way too high. Let's lower it directly and then put on some light weights. I'm thinking the bar is 20 kg. Let's put on maybe 15 on each side, plus the 20, that's 50 kg. Let's get started with 50 kg. I also put on these sort of, I don't know what you call it, snap-ons to keep the weights on the sides. I am training alone today, so if I would have maxed out in bench press or something like that, I wouldn't have these ones on, because at that point you want to be able to get the weights off. But here in shoulder press, if I'm failing, most likely I will be able to bring the bar back to chest and then put it on. If it were to be dropped behind me, I also just want to be able to let it go. So I make sure it's cleared in the background so I can let the weight go and just run the other way, because we don't want to have this on ourselves. That's going to be pretty painful. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. Put on the bangers and pull up this thing. Whoa. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. The battery is out on one of my AirPods. I'm gonna recharge this one for 5 minutes and then I'll be back. We don't need music for the 50 kg. Let's just pull up this one. I put them on charge so that we have the music for the higher weights. Felt pretty damn good. A little bit unstable up here, but that's not so weird since I'm a bit uncomfortable. Haven't done it in a while. But good thing we're starting with light weights, so I can get more comfortable with this increased pressure. Let's do 65. That's slightly under my PR, but that would give me a good reference how strong I am today. And then if I make that one, we move on to 75, and that's a new PR, which is gonna be the main goal. And at that point, I've only done two things before, which means that I should be having plenty of power. I'm also taking a lot of rest now in between the sets, more up towards 6 to 7 minutes, so I fully recover. Of course, it's just 1 rep max, so I don't get too exhausted, I don't feel it, but I know my body still needs to recover from it, because it's a heavy lift. So I rather wanna rest a bit too much. 6 to 7 minutes, then I come back, and we do the 65. I upgraded the rack to 65 kg. Still pretty high numbers, but it's not my personal record. but pretty close to it. So this should be heavy. As you can see, my AirPods are not really recharged yet, but that's fine. We will use them for my absolute PR, which is if I make this one. I also haven't figured out really where I want to have my hands, but this looks like a pretty good width. Ease! That went with fucking ease. Smooth as fuck, controlled. I feel the power. I mean, 10 kg, it's pretty high, a lot of change, but when you think about it, it should be doable. It should be doable. Let's add some music and put on the plates, and we go for the 75. It is time for the real weights. 75 kg, that's a new PR. It's massive weight in general to push above your head. And I would say a lot of calisthenics athletes, they gain a lot of overhead strength because we do a lot of handstand movements. We have a lot of control in the upper position, which is good. And of course that transfers to this exercise a lot. And I think that's one of the main reasons why I'm even this strong in this specific thing, because like I said before, I never really trained weighted exercises in that sense. So all strength from calisthenics. Should we do it? I think yes. Oh, easy. Holy shit. It was just one flow, like poof, that flew up. We're going to 80. We're going to fucking 80. Massive numbers. Definitely new PR if we make this one, and insane number. Insane. It is getting heavy. Now I can actually really feel I need to use all my strength. And that went a bit slower than last month's, but still 80 fucking kg. There's only one thing left to do. Add more weight. We're going to 85. Plot twist, I put on 90 kg. I'll soon tell you why. Let's get this one go. That's how we fucking do it. That's 90 kg. And the reason is because I thought 70 kg was my last max, but I was so damn wrong. I found a video I did with Daniel Fleerfield 1 year ago, and I managed to do 90 kg with some momentum. It was a bit of a struggle, first one, but I did manage to pull 90 kg. So I was like, I got fucked up in my head because I thought 70 was my maximum. And then obviously, that means that everything I've been doing now was just me thinking I was doing over my PR, but it wasn't. So now when I saw that I did 90, I was like, no fucking way, I can't get weaker. So 90 was, I just had to pull it up. And we did. 90 kg on the bar. But now is the real question. Now I wasted a lot of energy because I thought I was fucking destroying my PR, but when I really was just going up to it. What should we do? Should we add 95? I think that could be a pretty good number, and I get enough rest, pull 95, and that's gonna be some satisfaction. And then if I were to do this in the future, just maybe add some more shoulder press training, we could get it to 100, and that's a golden number. That's more than a lot of people doing bench press, which is just fucking massive. But let's do 95 first. 95 kg is on the bar right now. That is insane. I mean, if we get this one, it's mad numbers. It's mad. And it's so close to 100 kg, so it almost feels like everything I do within maxing, I always say I have to do it again because it's so close to just another number. And that's, I think, the beauty of it. It's like always high numbers you can chase. Keeps you motivated and like sharp because you have something to strive for, always becoming better. First, we need to get this 95 before we can go to 100. Not much to say, except let's fucking destroy. I stopped the momentum. I went up and then I come back down and start pressing it, and it's just waste of energy. It's always frustrating to end up with a fail, but that's the part of maxing, which sucks because everything's going so great till the final thing you do, because of course you have to push your limits slightly above what you're capable of so you actually know your max. But I'm also a bit frustrated by the fact that I thought 70 kg was my max, and thereby did like a full shoulder press workout because it's so many attempts. It is what it is. I will definitely need to do this one again, knowing that now 90 kg is my max, and I strongly think I can do 95 if I just get there a bit faster than, 10 reps later on massive weights as well. I am stupid, I should have checked that more closely before. But this just shows how bad I am with weights. I only train body weights, so I even forget like the perspective and how much I take in certain things. I know my bench press and I know some of the standard stuff, but this was one of those things that I clearly had no idea about. It is a wrap. That was a pretty successful workout, to be honest. And I did get to experience mid-session me thinking I got a new PR. I did pull up 90 kg before, which I did found in another video. So, But for a slight moment, I did think I was taking new PR, and the 90 went up pretty much with ease and way better than it did last time I did 90 kg, which means that to some degree that's progress, and I definitely need to do this again because I want to start off fresh and get to the 95 kg faster, so my body isn't all that exhausted. But besides of that, it was still really successful. I mean, we got 90 kg, it's some massive weights. And this just proves that even if I don't train this at all the handstand, all the planche training, everything I do that involves the calisthenics and activate shoulders and that connection can be transferred to things like this as well, which is just insane. I've also done a lot of other maxing videos, so if you want to see me max out other stuff like dip, like the squat, like the bench press and stuff like that, make sure to have a look through the channel because there are a lot of goodies there. So hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Choo choo!